Okay, so today I broke down and I decided I needed to actually kind of point myself in a general direction as far as which way to go. It seems like for people who've been playing this game for any length of time at all, everything is all in Dungeon Finder and raids and battlegrounds or whatever, all of these multiplayer aspects. And I can see why. You level up infinitely faster. Just going into this dungeon, not doing anything, and actually causing my party to fail, I was able to leech and pull myself up much, much faster than I am just going out into the world looking for stuff, exploring. As fun as that is, I really need to know the storyline, because everyone else has experienced it, except for me. And so I found that there's something called a hero board, or a hero's call board, or something like that. And I guess that kind of revolves around the quests that drive you to new areas. And I need to go through all these new areas in order to understand what the full storyline is, to get what all this content is from. Because when I got dropped into these dungeons... Who loves orange soda? When I got dropped into these dungeons, I literally just did not know... Hey, I'm in my bed still. I literally did not know what the story was. I was completely and totally ignorant of the entire thing. So I think I need to just kind of... War Chief's command report to Ashenvale, that was from the main board, if I remember correctly. This board over here.
I need to get closer.
And War Chief's command board. That, yeah, the command board, I think it was something along those lines. So these, that was from stop tracking, 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 stop tracking. I'm just going to try to focus on one thing at a time, because if I don't have enough familiarity with the game to just go into it and just know exactly where I need to go and what I need to do. I don't. And I've put myself in a situation intentionally to where none of my actual friends in real life can just point me exactly what I do. If I talk to someone on here, that's okay, because then it's part of the culture. But my friends in real life, I've found them in that aspect. So even though I could talk to Adam and Carrie and Alan, and I could just say, hey, where do I go for the main quest line? And they'll say, talk to this dude and go here. Or they'll say, go on to Wowhead and go here. And then it's done, and I know what it is. But then I've completely missed out on the Blizzard aspect, because I understand this is an MMO, but it is also a world in and of itself, and if you can't advance in that world by itself, then it defeats the purpose. You're not actually in the world. At that point, you're just talking to... It's just another form of social media. And that's not what World of Warcraft is. And especially if I come late to the party like I have... What the hell? New guild perk, fast track. Show me the crits leak level 2. Good job, guys. So I started with, in case you didn't see that, I joined a guild yesterday, and it was this guy that I saw walking by, and his tag underneath said, "Show me them crits," and I thought that was a clever play on words, and I laughed. And so when he came up to me with a guild request, which other people had done, but there were all these other people in these much more advanced guilds, and he was the only one that was level 1. Like, his guild was actually literally level 1. And so I'm like, I can actually say I was in this guild from the beginning, which I think is the way it's supposed to work. I think, at least for one time, I need to be in a guild from the beginning so I can experience what it's like to see it grow and change and everything. And obviously, later on, I'm going to end up joining an already established guild. I think ideally that's what you would want to do, so you could miss out on all that work. But I think you want to at least see and get a general idea of what kind of work goes into that so you can understand the concept. I mean, I don't think it's drastically different than having any form of government or any form of organization and knowing what it takes to start it doesn't mean that you always have to start a new government every single time something needs to happen, but it's good to know how to establish something like that. So, these things are level 17. Oh, that's right, because I'm level 20 now. So are the things that I find... Now keep going. Stay focused. The things that I find are going to be... are they going to change? And, like, adjust with my level? Because I went to that other place and they didn't. But... oh, something just hit me. And it didn't dismount me. That's kind of relieving. I didn't know if the act of getting hit by something dismounts you or not. It doesn't. Wow, this is a long way. I don't think this is the direction I need to go. But in Heroes, that's what happens. In Heroes, if you get hit at all, it dismounts you. But that's a MOBA, so it's a little different. Wow, they can hit you when you're not even close to them. That's a little weird. So... oh! Dick. Story quests. My guild leader was asking, is anybody on right now? And I replied, I am. I'm trying to do my main story quests. I don't know if that's... I don't know what I really... what the commitment level is. I feel like kind of have the choice in the matter, but I have heard of other people talk about their guilds and say you have to do this at a certain time, you have to be on at a certain time, and this guy's done nothing of the sort. Maybe if I connect with him a little bit more. Just hit level 20. Got my first mount. I need to be.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
There's a lot of new quest lines here. But I need to complete the one that I got here for. Kadra. Loktar. Gorat is one of the Horde's most adept assassins. The mere mention of his name strikes fear into the hearts of the Alliance. He is reliable, fiercely loyal, and until now, punctual. Something's not right, Hunter. Gorat's mission was to find and eliminate the elf in charge of the assault on the ramparts. He should be somewhere in the region of the Fallen Sky Lake. Find him.
For the Horde.
Okay. So you're the reinforcements. I suppose you'll do as long as you can kill night elves. Loktar, Pendaran. Oh, thanks. Loktar Algar means victory or death, right? So he's saying victory, Pendaran. The campaign is finally underway. Soon all of Ashenvale will be in the grip of the Horde. As we expected, our offensive is forcing the enemy to test our defenses at every position. Here at Moran, the assault has been decimated, but as the Vice Titans, they will have no choice but to continue pressing. Scout the region, search the Night Elves, and cut them down before they can group for another assault. 5 skirmishers and 5 bowmen. Okay. Alright, I think that I can activate these quests now, because this is all in the same area.
What brings you?
Our forces are holding up admirably, Hunter. Be that as it may, I like that everyone calls me Hunter. Like, it really gives my choice a sense of meaning. I've created a solve that should grant the wounded enough energy to return to the ramparts for treatment. Please administer it to any in need before they become lost to us. Use the medicated salve on 5 wounded Morsharn defenders. And I will get a lot better leggings if I do that.
Winds be at your back.
Got it. Oh, Flight Master. New flight path. Yes. Thank you, fast travel. I like that the fast travel system actually is not fast travel. Like, you actually have to travel on the flight thing. It makes it feel more like a real world. I didn't like that about Skyrim. Like, it was convenient, but it just made it feel like a game. Greetings, Hunter, and welcome to the Ramparts. Things may appear a little chaotic here, but do not worry. Kodrak has this juncture sealed up tight. Not a single elf has reached our line. While you're here and expecting a shipment of fresh supplies from Orgrimmar, but our watchmen are running cautiously low on arrows. Bring me any you find, and I'll make it worth your trouble. 10 serviceable arrows.
Ancestors watching for you.
Okay. So I'm looking for arrows, skirmishers, bowmen, and I have to heal defenders. Cool, I can do that. That's a dead skirmisher. They're all dead. Wow. They are all dead. Oh, hey, they're back. Oh, I don't have my pet. Hey, boy. Can I do that? How do I invite? Slash. Oh, just type /G invite then my name. Okay. /G invite